A woman came up to us in New York City and said, my father impregnated me twice, and he just died and he never said he was sorry. And she says, but I've been listening to your song, A Heart That Forgives, and it's been helping me. And another gentleman came up to me in Memphis, Tennessee, and he says, my son, my only son, 17 years old, was just murdered and was a mistaken identity. He said, but as I was listening to you sing the song, A Heart That Forgives, in the service a few moments ago, I began to weep in my seat, and God gave me the grace to forgive the man that murdered my son. So you make a decision to forgive. You say, God, I forgive that person, but the pain and the feelings and the emotion, God has to take away. Because there's no way in the world that that woman that was raped twice and impregnated by her father, there's no way she can handle that by herself. It's going to take an extraordinary kind of love. Well, Jesus says, if you don't forgive those that have offended you, I can't forgive you. And I don't know about you, but I need the forgiveness of God often. And I say, God, no matter what takes place in my life, I don't want my love to be shut down. I don't want my compassion to ever, stop. And out of that desire, out of that prayer came this prayer. He gave my heart what to pray, which was, I want a heart that forgives, that lives and lets live, no matter what takes place. And so it's a futuristic prayer, really, because I wasn't thinking so much about what I had gone through. I wasn't using the song to overcome something I was dealing with in the moment, but it was a prayer. God, I want a heart that is able to handle hurt and still love like you love.
If you haven't heard Kevin LeVar's A Heart That Forgives, we invite you to go to 100huntley.com. His prayer, which he turned into a song, is our second most viewed music video, third most viewed of all our videos. Our hope is that the challenge to forgive is reaching many hearts. Neil Anderson said, we give Satan the best opportunity to shipwreck our lives through unforgiveness. Kevin, of course, is trying to inspire 1 million acts of forgiveness. Yours could be one of them today. Would it help to have someone lead you in a prayer? We have caring people available around the clock at the number you see on your screen. My prayer, like Paul, is that all of us would grasp more fully the love God has for us, a love that surpasses knowledge, and that we will mature into the fullness of Christ one day at a time. Responses from our viewers are so encouraging. Myrtle emailed, I have followed Huntley Street for many years. I either watch or tape it and watch later, or go on the internet to recap some of the favorite interviews. You have been my lifeline for many years. Although I have a church and also a Bible study group I'm involved in, I feel that much of my spiritual nourishment has come from watching Huntley Street. Graham writes, I record most of your shows and then select one from the week for my men's fellowship. This has proved quite a hit, as each meeting is unique and a surprise and generates lots of lively discussion. And Jackie says, I watch your show every day. I record it on PVR, so I don't miss it. I love it. If I'm feeling down, I watch it, and it always makes me feel better, and I learn so much. I'm relatively new to Christianity. We share these comments not to boast, but to let you, our partners, know the difference you're helping to make with your prayers and financial support of this ministry. In a world that's full of distressing news, the good news of Jesus Christ is still changing lives and bringing hope.